Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day. Yes, it's hump day. Happy hump day. We're humping today. We're humping today. Y'all, this traffic is on one this morning. I'm going to just wait right here to get out. I just left the doctor. Y'all, and believe it or not, I had to get a phlebotomist her props because I ain't put a tap of lotion on my arms today. I had to give her props, honey, because she stuck me one time, and I told her because she tried to get, I told y'all my veins are not good, are not the greatest. And I just knew, I said, here we go with this. Here we go this morning. Here we go. She gonna have to stick me more than once. But after I told her, she beat on me for a minute, and she said, is this the best veins you got? I said, go ahead and get it in my hand. She stopped immediately and did what I asked her to do. And I gotta clear. She stopped immediately and did what I asked her to do, y'all. And she got that vein and took 5 vials of blood. I said, what are they testing for? It was too funny. I'm like, they taking enough blood. Shoot, I could have went on and donated a pint. But anyway, because sometimes it'll stop in the hand, and it was going slow. But she got them out of there, and I was glad of that. But anyway, how y'all doing this fan Wednesday? I got to get to the house because I got a staff meeting here shortly and get signed on. And I know I ain't gonna make it across town. I probably could, but I'll be pushing it in, trying to get a park, because everybody be there on Wednesday, be trying to get a park and trying to get up there to the door and all that old foolishness. So I'm like, let me just go home and log on my computer so I can sign on to the staff meeting in time and get that done. I am hungry because of course I had to come in here on a fast and don't want no junk food. I know what I am going to do before I go. Oh, my hands are still a little dry. I'm going to stop and get me a Powerball before I go home. And that's what I'm going to do. What y'all got going on today? Y'all working today? This is my last day before vacation starts, so I'm getting her done, getting it in, finished every little thing I gotta do, wrapping up the little stuff I need to wrap up too before I go, because I won't be back for a minute. And I ain't taking my computer with me. No, not I am working while she on vacation. Some, because the nature of her job. She's we didn't know, of course, that it was gonna be that time of year once when she when we did our vacation, but because we did it 2 years ago, and got it like that. But she's doing clothes, so she's an accountant, and I don't do financial work anymore. I was thankful for that part of it, but what I did wouldn't have been affected too much by this time of the month anyway. At the beginning and the end of the month was what I was doing, but she, they happen at different times, so she's gonna work a couple of days. I think the day we in Puerto Rico she's gonna work, and a few more days she's gonna work. So she's actually working on the road some too, so there's that. I guess that's the benefit also of being able to work a couple of days remotely, on a hybrid schedule, is that you are able to work still, even if you in the midst of travel, you're not just boxed up into a cubicle to get your work done. So I guess a lot of that, it could always be done. It could always be done, but companies were reluctant to do it. And I think a lot of them are going back to at least a hybrid schedule. I've been on hybrid for a long time, but at least going to a hybrid schedule, and some are fully remotely now, remote now, so they don't have to have a brick and mortar type building and things of that nature, because they figured out, employees are still productive if they work, and it saves the employee on commute time, on travel time, quality time with their family, because they're not having to kind of commute back and forth an hour in traffic and 2 hours in traffic. Sometimes people commute as long. Because I know my girlfriend works in Tampa, and she said it takes her an hour to get to work from where she lives and an hour to get home. Of course, you getting up, getting dressed, and all of that. You're going to do that anyway. But, you know, you still got to get up and get yourself together. And sometimes you can get up and get a cup of coffee and get to going right to work, because I do it all the time. Well, I don't drink the coffee part because I don't like coffee. But I drink tea sometimes. Sometimes I get some water and I go straight to work. So it's a blessing not to have. And, you know, my commute is 30 minutes. Well, it's a little bit less than 30 minutes. It's 20-something. But that saves me still an hour in traffic a day. You know, going back and forth on the days I do work from home. So, you know, it's a blessing to be able to have that. And then you can work from anywhere. Say you got a situation with your family, because I've had family emergencies before, you know, where I've had to leave town. I'm not doing anything all day, but, you know, sitting sometimes at the hospital or whatever, you still able to work and be productive, you know. So I think it's a blessing that companies kind of figured that thing out to the point. And, you know, but some companies, I think, trying to force people's hand and make them resign too when they trying to, you know, do staffing and effectiveness. They'll just know that they don't truly need it or make people come in every day for whatever. It's been a blessing to me. I can tell you, on days that I've been in some severe pain, I've still been able to kind of prop my knee up and still work from home, you know. So it's been a blessing, a true blessing, I'm telling you. And I appreciate it. I don't mind going in 3 days a week, you know, at all, because the 2 days, and then when you know, you're single and you can have workmen come to your house and you can still work. You know, before I would have to take off a day or do whatever just for somebody to come. Now I can schedule them to come when I know I'm going to be at home working. And they can go and do what they got to do and go on about their business, and I'm still working. So that's been another blessing part of it too. So I can tell you, deliveries, I don't have to have nobody stay at my house for deliveries or, you know, get deliveries. I can have stuff scheduled to be delivered on the days that I know that I'm going to be working from home. But anyway, what are some of the advantages you feel that you've gained if you work from home, you know, from being there? A lot of people I know, one guy was telling me when I was in the office that he missed the, you know, the social aspect of it because he lives alone. Well, I live alone too. I don't really go to work to socialize. You know, I'm nice and I get along with my coworkers, but I don't really go to work to socialize. I always tell people, don't make work your life, because if you do, you then don't know what to do with yourself when it's time for you to go on, or if a company gets rid of you, or if it's time for you to retire. And I see people that don't won't even retire because they don't know what to do with themselves, you know. And I don't want to ever be, you know, I like my job just fine. I think I do my job well, you know, but I don't want to ever be, you know, to the point where I just have to just don't have anything else going on in life but work. Because work is meant to help you live your life. It's not meant to be your life. And that's my word of the day. Don't make work your life. Let it help you live your life, but don't make it your life. Anyway, I'm not sure why you on this soapbox, because I showed and got on one. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I am hungry, y'all. I'm so hungry. But anyway, I'm gonna stop at a little corner store and get me a Powerball before I take it on in, so I do not have to come back out today. I got a few little things. I got the tie up, 2 little arsonists. I got one little small load of laundry. I'm gonna start as soon as I walk in the house, so I won't leave no dirty clothes at the house, except for like maybe what I got on today. But that's gonna be it, you know, when I leave. You know, you go off, you like to have your house together. I cleaned my bathrooms up yesterday evening and stuff, and I clean them up regularly 2 or 3 times a week anyway. I do a main cleaning, but I do the spot cleaning and spray down the toilet just about every other day, or sometimes every day if my friend's here. But yeah, you know, you want your house to come back. You don't want to be frustrated with your house being a mess. I put the dishes up. You know, I told you I'm gonna wash my dishes, but the putting up part is not always on my agenda. Guess y'all said, didn't you say you was getting off here? I did tell y'all that, didn't I? Ooh, I'm so tempted to, where I had to go to the doctor was over there by Trader Joe's. I was wanting to go over to the Trader Joe's, but I said, girl, if you don't take yourself home to the house, so I'll come back. You know, I said I wasn't going to Trader Joe's in March, no way. So I'll come back and I'll go to a Trader Joe's when I get back in town. And I also got to do some grocery shopping because I've been eating out the freezer and everything else, and I'm on the low. You know, sister out of chicken. I do still have a pack at the house, but you know, I'm like, if a sister out of chicken and ground beef, and I ain't got no ground. I got one roll around me because I didn't cook it, but I don't have no ground turkey, no ground chicken, none of that. So I need to get on when I get back. But I had enough, you know, I wasn't going hungry. There's plenty of food there. Plenty of fish, shrimp, stuff like that, you know, little steakums and stuff in the freezer. So salmon burgers. Yeah, I don't know what got into me. I had put those turkey burgers. I couldn't eat them. I ate one. I struggled through one. I don't know. And I love me some black pepper, but I got pepper happy yesterday. I said, oh, I can't eat this. And I tried to make a little rice. I said, oh, this ain't going to work. So I ended up throwing the second one away because I had done too much. Have you ever done that where you have fixed you something to eat and then you mess it up because of your own heavy-handed with the seasoning? Oh my goodness, putting too much pepper just as worse as putting too much salt. It was terrible, y'all. Good and terrible. Anyway, let me get off here for real. I'll check back with y'all in a little bit. Okay, y'all. I got my Powerball ticket, by the way. You know, I told you I was going to stop and get it, and I did. I got it for tonight. Got me a Powerball. And I stopped on the Tennessee side, y'all, and it's so funny. The guy that was in the store, and I haven't been in here. It just goes to show you that people really recognize when you come in their store all the time. It's this little Abbey Mart up here by the, I'm gotta wipe because I'm getting ready to eat a piece of chicken I bought. But he said, where you been? Because before it snowed, I came in the week before it snowed, and I hadn't been back up in here since. On the Tennessee side, because sometimes I get the Tennessee, sometimes I get both Tennessee and Mississippi. And don't let me venture off into Arkansas. I get a 3-hitter quitter, but I don't ever win, so that's part. But anyway, I wanted a chicken leg. That chicken was smelling so good, so they say a crispy, crunchy. Let me say my grace right quick. Heavenly Father, Lord, I thank you for this day. I thank you for my many blessings, dear God. I thank you for the food I'm about to receive. Nourish my body in Christ's name, amen. I ain't had a piece of fried chicken, a crispy crunchy in a minute. It's actually quite tasty. Quite tasty. Ain't nothing like a piece of fried chicken sometimes. I do air fry most. I don't eat it, you know, fried chicken too much anymore. So it's nice. I couldn't make up my mind if I wanted a leg or a wing. If I'm gonna eat fried chicken, my two favorite pieces is the wing and the leg. Anyway, breakfast of champions. So I ain't got to get nothing to eat when I get home because I'll be there eat this chicken. So I can go straight to work. I need to put my garbage can on the street as soon as I get to the house too. I about need to get home because I noticed lately if I ever eat like fried food like that, it's something like my stomach don't do well. So the porcelain throne be calling my name. I don't know if that's a combination of my age or the fact I eat healthy most of the time. So my stomach be thrown into a loop like, what are you doing, sister? That piece of crispy crunchy was delicious. But I ain't need but one piece. Oh, I'm making a mess. Let me crank up my car and get away from here before I be tempted to go in there and get me another piece that I don't need. that was quite delicious, quite tasty, quite tasty. Before I leave, my hands kind of sticky. Wipe my hands off again. Put my wipes back up. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all. When I get home, I am gonna roll that garbage can on the street, and I'm gonna ask my neighbor to maybe. He always get it anyway, but I'm gonna ask him, you know, to get it off the street for me on Thursday. After they pick it up, because it's full this time, because I didn't put it out there last week. I don't know. But it's full this week. Well, it ain't full, but it got some stuff in it. I don't want to just sit there. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. I hope y'all are having a happy and blessed hump day. I want you to know you're loved. I love you. But God truly loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. And y'all get in on the Powerball with me. We can share the wealth. We can share the wealth. Love you much. Bye.